Hi guys, Commerce with Mac here today yet with another video to help you all out in finding jobs in United Arab Emirates. What in this video I'm going to talk is about UAE job hunt scams. You need to be aware of this. If you do not know what type of scams you're going to go through, then of course going to that country and finding a job is going to be very hard. So this is my experience which I have gone through when I'm finding jobs in UAE, and I'm going to speak one by one. Before we move on to this video, click the subscribe button and watch the entire video to learn the scams. Without knowing the scams, do not apply any jobs there. The first scam I want to speak today is the fake emails. When you're applying jobs in different sites, you will get a lot of emails to your email saying that you got a job on this particular country, most probably Las Vegas, United Arab Emirates, most probably in a different country when you're applying jobs in United Arab Emirates. People who think that they don't have any hopes in the country which they're searching jobs in UAE, they'll feel like, okay, I got a chance to migrate to another country. But then you need to be aware of one particular thing. Fake emails, it comes like you got selected by looking your CV. We understand that you are finding a job, and we will be giving this much of accommodation, this much is your salary. So what they what they remind you is about the salary scale. The moment you see the salary scale, you go nuts, and you send your passport. They will request your passport copies, they will request your document. So what you will do, you will think everything is true and proof, and even when you go to their websites and see, it will look pure normal. But remember guys, when you get a fake email like that, how can you find that it's a fake email? If you have not got an interview to get selected to a country to move from one place to another, then itself a fake email. Normally no one will recruit you without an interview. That's the basic thing. So people like this fake email people, they will try to send certain fake emails, and they will respond in a different way in getting your grabbing your attention, and they will try to ask you to contribute a certain amount. After the entire process is done, they will request maybe $25 or certain. I remember they requested me to pay $250 by the time. It was too heavy, so I said from my advance payment you can deduct this amount, but they were not ready. The recruiter was from Lexington, it's from USA, but I thought that everything was correct, and I applied. And then when I went through the embassy, like I called the embassy and United States of America, and when I checked, it was wrong. Everything was fake. So you should be very careful from the spammers who try to connect you with fake emails. You should be very, very careful. This is the first thing which I will remind you, because when you apply for different job, you will get a lot of chances to get fake by anyone. So the first thing you need to know when you're applying a job, don't get tapped into fake emails. Without no interviews, do not get into money payment. So don't pay any money without you get a salary scale and you get your first job month salary. So the second thing today I'm going to speak about is about fake promises. What you get from calls when you try to find a job, you get a call from certain employers. They say that you will get a salary of 8,000 dirhams or maybe 10,000 dirhams. So you go nuts thinking that you will get a lot of salary as soon as possible without proper interview guideline. They will say how much they will pay. So these also fake promise they are giving. Should be very concerned about these type of employers. The moment when you go into interviews, they will come up with a different amount, and they will try to give, maybe for example, if you go for interviews, they'll say, no, now you can give you only 2,000 dirhams, you need to work for 2 years. Then we should assure that maybe we can give you certain good salaries. So when I went to a place called Jafza, when you go to Dubai, you will understand there's something called Jebel Ali Free Zone there, where you can get jobs. Most of the times in those areas, they will say that they will give you air tickets twice a year, and they need your passport to keep with them. So you need to be very careful with these employees who give fake promises, because they can cheat you anytime. So you'll be very careful, and never give your passport to your employer. If there's anything wrong with the employer, you can't travel back to your country. That's something you need to remember when you are in under this type of fake promises. The third thing I want to remind you is about walk-in interviews. So what you need to know about walk-in interviews, you get calls from different employers asking you to walk in to this particular place. You should be very careful knowing about the location when you are moving on to that places. And remember, if you can have anyone maybe from your family, if you do not know the places, you should always take someone with you to guide you for that particular place. If you are quite good, comfortable in traveling, and if you have enough cash, then of course walk-in interviews won't be a big stressful problem. But then when you walk in, there'll be certain places where you will find that most probably that will be in a flat. They will call you for an interview in a flat, and the moment you go inside the flat, things will be like a scam. What you need to know is like, I remember from my experience, there was a lady, there was a guy who was who was speaking in a different language. I don't want to say which country he is. I don't want to imply people. Cheaters are coming from many different countries, but I don't want to imply which country he is from. So this person said that your interview will start in a while. He sent to another room inside a flat. So I actually thought, why there's interview inside a flat? They can have a premises office, maybe on their own to have an interview. The moment I went inside, the lady has took my CVs, and when she went through my CVs, she said that, okay, you need to pay 150 dirhams to move forward with the application. Then I said, why should I pay you money? Because I came for an interview. I said that I'm qualified and chartered, so I expect a salary demand scale of like this much of amount. And then this lady, no, you can't get this type of job, but as you are thinking, we can give you cashier. The salary is maybe 2,500 dirham. And also remember that you need to pay 150 dirham. I said, I don't have enough money. Why are you asking money? Because I'm just here for an interview. Then they'll close the door, take the file, CV, put it in the lock and say, you don't pay the money, you can't go out. So this is one of the worst scams you will go through in UAE. You need to be very careful. Government also says that UAE government bans this type of peoples, and they will take severe actions. So there's no need to pay money for scammers like this. So they will call you and they will say that there's a job like this. Don't get trapped into this type of walk-in interviews. Regarding friends from social media, one of the important thing you need to know, most probably when you're connecting a lot of people through LinkedIn network, many people will come to you and say that, hey, you're finding a job and we can give you a job, but you need to do one particular thing. You need to go through a training. So now you already have 90 days to find a job, and then you have someone implying that you will get a job. Then you need to do these type of things. You will believe them, and what you will do, will give you 100%. And after doing everything, like whatever they're saying, they will say you need to purchase a course, maybe 120 to 200 dirhams, and when you purchase it, you will be able to enroll into the team. So you will believe them, and you will start pursuing the course. And after pursuing the course, they will give certain books to read, maybe like Rich Dad Poor Dad, maybe 80%, 20% master skills. So this type of books will give you a motivation that you're so focused on making some sort of cash. And then what happens finally, they'll say, you are under network marketing, so you have something to purchase, maybe a satellite, maybe a fridge, something you need to purchase in order to earn some points and start doing this marketing. So this is a trap. You need to be very careful. This is what we say network marketing. Some people say it as MLM marketing, but one particular thing you need to remember, this whatever this type of marketing is not the correct way. It is another term we say as pyramid scheme. So they will try to switch you into a different aspect. They will try to put many things in your head, and they'll say you can sell these things as well. The moment you get trapped by spending a lot of money into this, you will also make things like the same way. You will also bring your friends into this, and you'll ask them to purchase. So this is where you get a certain amount of commission. Friends from social medias, you need to be very careful when you're making friends from them. And also remember, when you make friends with them, ensure that those people will help you out, not put you in trouble. These are the 4 main important scams which you will go through in United Arab Emirates. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't watched my previous video where I informed that you can find jobs in UAE, the job sites, those videos link is below this description. So if anything you want to comment or learn more things about UAE, comment in the comment section so I can put another video to guide you guys in future. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.